This is part C for your turn number 4. So I'm going to scroll down here. So we're looking at part C, m squared equals 9 over 49. So we did one of these in the example before, and when you have a fraction, it's not always going to be a nice answer, except I'm telling you that I, in this class, will only give you ones that are going to be rational answers. So these will all be nice. So what we're trying to do here is solve for m. So we know that m to the second power is equal to 9 over 49. So anytime you see a variable to the second power, your operation to undo the squaring is to square root. So we're going to square root both sides. And remember, m to the second power means m times m. So when I ask you what the square root of m is, I'm asking you, hey, in this term right here, in this term m squared, what is being multiplied by itself? Well, m is being multiplied by itself. So that means the square root of m squared is m. Equals. Now, with the fraction, when you square root the fraction, you're looking for a fraction times itself to equal that fraction. And remember, because of how we multiply fractions, the numerators and the denominators have nothing to do with each other. So we can look at this completely separately. So we can look at right here, I covered it up. We're just looking at the numerators here. So what times itself is 9, and that number is 3. Now we can take that away, and now we can look at just the bottom. We're looking at what number times itself is 49, and you guys should know that that's 7. So again, I told you that these numbers aren't always going to be nice. I didn't have to put a perfect square in the denominator or the numerator, but these ended up being that way. But so it exists. We could have non-perfect squares here, but in this class, I will only give you nice answers when we're looking at fractions. So now pull that away completely. And there's our answer. To get 9/49, you take 3/7 times 3/7. That's the number that when you multiply it by itself, you get 9/49. So that's our answer, 3/7. But it's not just 3/7, it's also negative 3/7, because if this was a negative 3/7 and a negative 3/7, the negative times negative still will become a positive 9/49. So that's our answer there, 3/7 and negative 3/7. And that's it for part C.